So we are on day 2 of lockdown. I got a few things for the kids at Target, like these little books, these little things for them to play in, and I got like really just like the essentials. I got a little bit of meat and some bread. Crackers is always a mess, and I had to get some milk for my little kids. And let me tell you that I didn't get very much, and it took us 2 hours. We were out and about for 2 hours, and honestly, at this point, I don't know that it was worth it. Like, I am seriously not going to leave my house again. We are plenty stocked up. Like, the only thing that I really needed was just this bread and the milk for the little kids. And I just grabbed a few things while I was there, but for the foreseeable future, we are literally not leaving the house. Like, it is ridiculous. But I am making a giant roast, and I didn't realize how giant this roast is going to be, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's going to last us for quite a few days. So we are just going to be chilling at the house today, and I was going to talk to him, but there he goes. My little Oreo waiting to go outside. And so we are just going to chill out and get all fat and sassy. This is how a few of my children have chose to pass the time. They lock each other in here and they think it's hilarious. Whatever makes them happy. Oh, and there's who's supposed to be in there, but we love her too much, so she doesn't go in there. Did you get out, Miles?
Yeah.
Good job. Did you get out there by yourself? Great job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Bunny's not getting here.
Oh, nope. We don't have bunnies anymore, huh? Nope.
Bunnies.
No more bunnies. They're messy.
Yeah.
And we have a puppy.
You.
They do bite you.
I want the pink Oreo.
No, Miles. This kid is unlike any other kid I've ever known in my life. He is going to eat that entire cucumber by himself. I mean, at least he doesn't smell bad, so I can't really be mad at that. But he's a little much. And my beautiful, beautiful rolls just rising up to beautiful awesomeness. So my kids are out of school for the next 2 weeks, which is not something that we had planned on, but I mean, we just kind of have to go with the flow. And so a few of the things that I've been doing to mostly just keep my own sanity, because I am very much somebody that thrives on schedule and routine, and a few of my kids are the same. And so we have actually a lot of constants that go on in our life to kind of make things easier for myself and for the kids. And so with school being out right now, we're not required to do like any online work or anything like that, but I want to try to kind of keep them, like their little brains going, especially the younger kids. And don't get me wrong, like we're having a lot of screen time and we're playing a lot of video games and we're just really chilling out and kind of taking this time to just be together and just kind of de-stress and relax as much as we can. And we're eating a lot of food, which is really something that I like to do. And so a few of the things that I like to kind of keep constant, like especially for like the little boys, those two need routine, like as much routine as they can have. And so like we still take naps every day. It's the same thing like every day. My life is such a routine, like you could, it's like clockwork, the things that go on in my life. And I've always been like this, and I've always done this with my kids, and it seems to work pretty well. And so on the days that we don't get to have our routine, especially like when daddy's home, it kind of messes with us. Like if we don't eat lunch at the same time, or take naps and things like that, then we kind of get really crabby and cranky, and it kind of takes us a few days to come back from that. So, the kids are awake at 7 a.m. every day, if not before. Like on school days, we're definitely up before 7 because we need to get ready for school. But we have lunch at 11 o'clock every single day. I have dinner ready on the table every single day at 5 o'clock, like without fail. The kids know at 5 o'clock it's dinner time. And they know if sometimes I go over like 5:10 or 5:15, they're like, Mom, where's dinner? Like they know at 5 o'clock, whether they can tell time or not, they know it's time for dinner. And so that's something that I really have been striving to continue to do, because right now I'm in a space where I'm really kind of lazy, honestly, just because we're chilling and we're just trying to, be together. And so at first I was like, oh, well, we'll just do whatever, whenever. But I quickly learned, like, no, we need to have that schedule and we need to have that routine for everybody's sake, for everybody's sanity. And, like after dinner, we do bath and then we do bed. And it's the same routine every single day. And without fail, like these kids could run this house by themselves. Like that's how much of a routine we have. And it's really funny actually, because when I was having all of these babies back to back to back, I had all 4 of the little kids almost exactly a year apart, one right after the other. And my sister would come to stay with the kids while I was in the hospital. She would jokingly say, well, the kids don't need me here because they can just handle it themselves, which honestly they can. Like, especially the older boys, they know what needs to be done at what time. And, the little kids are just right behind them. And they can really run this house. Most of the time, I feel like I'm just here, in case like the house catches on fire or the cops show up or, something crazy like that, so that there's an adult here. But like, honestly, these guys could run this house by themselves at any point in the day. And so just those little things of having routine kind of really help me not to stress out so much, because I'm trying really hard not to tell myself that I'm not stressing out, but there are a little bit of things that I'm kind of worried about. And it's just more of people just kind of going crazy. And so I'm just going to stay in our little bubble, and the outside world can do whatever they need to do. And we are going to be just fine here in our little bubble. And so I'm really excited that the kids are home, and it's finally nice today. It's been raining the last few days, so we haven't been able to play outside. So we're going to go on a walk later, and we're going to play outside, and we're going to take the dog out and just try to be as normal as possible for however long we need to be in the house.
Oh, laundry, how I loathe looking at you daily. But we all enjoy wearing clean clothes. I'm so ready for summer. By the time summer comes, my laundry loads are cut in half, and that makes me a very, very happy girl. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be, like a song. I'm not really sure where these giant sticks came from, but I think the greater question is, why do I still have them in my yard? These suckers are so dangerous. Like, look, Romeo's getting ganged up on and he doesn't even care. Oh, my beautiful rolls once again ready for the oven. Ooh, they're so good. This may look like a lot of potatoes, kind of, because it is. I got a lot of people in this house. They're not gonna last for very long. Maybe like 2 days at the very most. My sweet, sweet little Miles wants to help mommy. I really want him to help and I want him to be involved, but he gives me so much anxiety 95% of the time. I can't deal with it. And there he goes, licking it, because it's delicious. I mean, like, for real, who doesn't like potatoes? Because they are amazing. But look how happy he is. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Perfect golden brown rolls. This was by far my favorite part of the entire meal.
When I tell you that this roast was tender, like it was literally falling apart, and it was so delicious. Everybody ate it. Everybody ate it. Five o'clock on the dot. Who doesn't love having a dance party in the kitchen with your mom? I'm pretty sure it's the best part of his whole day. Yes, this is really what it's like trying to get 3 kids bathed. Not only 3 kids, but one feral child, one half feral child, and then my good boy Mason. Together, they're like the three musketeers, the three amigos, the three stooges. They're a little crazy when they get together. My beautiful, beautiful princess girl, she gets to take a shower by herself because she's a girl. She's the lucky one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.